Hey y'all, Rhonda here. Well, excuse me. If you saw my last two videos, this should be up right after those two. Anyway, I kind of got a few things from HSN on the craft day thing. I know. And I asked you guys to pick. Oh, let me turn this light this way because of the shadow. Don't want to make any hand puppets. Anyway, well, I couldn't wait because they're uploading and all that stuff, you know. Anyway, craziness. I don't know why we have Little Branson has 10 million visitors a year between March and December. I mean, we're a hip happening little town. I mean, population is 10,500, but we have that many visitors. Somebody's going to start digging at the sacks again. We don't have 5G here. All right. I don't know what's up with Luigi. I have a couple of sacks from the store that I haven't unpacked yet. These purple sacks, and he's digging at them. I mean, I had to like scream at him last night. Anyway, we started again tonight. I don't know what's going on with him. Anyway, so we don't have 5G. That's crazy. My little hometown in Oklahoma with population of like 6,000 has 5G. I know it's probably a government thing. I mean, our local government, I don't know, but that's crazy. So it takes forever for my videos to upload. So if I was smart, I'd make a whole bunch of videos, drive about 15 miles north towards Springfield, and they would upload like that, just minutes. That's crazy. Is that not crazy? I may have to run for office or something to get some 5G in here. Anyway, so I kept thinking about this one die set, and I thought, well, we just have to start right here. This is the lantern kit. Diamond Press, a lantern kit. I just think it's going to be fantastic. Now the decision is which one to cut out. I know. Oh, might as well just make two, right? All right, let's open this up. So it comes with a cutting plate, which this is for the Marquee. This will work with any of your cutting machines. If you don't have a Marquee, you really should. Just a fantastic little machine. I mean, fantastic. All right, we have some gorgeous ribbon, white and red. We have some acetate pieces for the corners and for the sides. And a little cat hair there. And some instructions, which Diamond Press, there's no one else. No one else can write instructions like Diamond Press. This is what we're going to end up with, something like this. So it has this, like the Santa cut into, or it has the snowflakes. And I'm going back and forth because I'm thinking, oh, you know, I think I might just do the snowflakes because I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, I'm going to wait till we start working on all this stuff. But I would like to use the solar paste or something on that part. I don't know. We'll see. So let's just start in. Let's just start. All right. Pull this out. So we have our panel here. This little part right here, I guess really can go with either one of them, but this looks better. The star with Santa and the swirlies and the really cool. Or we have the snowflake that will fit in there. And it looks like we have some extra pieces for embellishments. And then here's the snowflake one. All right, so let's see what the instructions say. Place the desired window dies into the opening of the lantern die, secure it with washi tape, and cut 4 times. Okay, and then the base, which is this square, cut 2 bases. Cut 2 base dies. Okay, and so you're going to have the little tabby here on the side. Apply adhesive to the left tab of the lantern die cut and adhere it to the right side of the other lantern. Repeat this step 3 until all 4 lanterns are adhered. It's going to look like that. Crease the lantern in the score lines. Okay, so that would be up here and then right down here. Apply adhesive around the outside of the windows and adhere acetate. Okay, apply adhesive to the remaining tab on the far left and create the box. I mean, how much? Oh, apply adhesive to 4 bottom tabs. Oh, so we have a tab here at the bottom. 4 tabs to adhere one of the square bases to the die cuts. apply adhesive to the remaining square base die cut and adhere on the bottom or on the inside of the bottom of the lantern. Okay. Place a battery powered light in the lantern. Thread included ribbon through the loop at the top and secure with a bow. And then you have little extra pieces to zhuzh it up. All right, well, seems pretty straightforward. So now the question is paper. So if we do the snowflakes and with some really cool iridescent color, I'm thinking some black paper. And then the snowflakes would really pop. That's what I'm thinking. All right, well, let me do some cutting. Again, like I said, I'm going to take this out. I will show you here. So this is good size. Oh, come on. Okay, so this is your base. Okay, you're going to have a tab here and a tab here. So we're going to cut this out 4 times. But we need to choose which inlay. And we are going to choose the snowflakes. So we're going to lay that down, center it the best we can, a little eyeball method, secure it with tape, and then we need this little jobber up here. Come on. And we're going to put this little guy right here and secure it, and then we're going to run this through 4 times. And then this little square, we are going to run it through twice for the base. And then these little pieces, we'll kind of see what we're going to do with the snowflakes and everything. So anyway, okay, let's get to cutting. I'm excited. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been doing some die cutting. Did a little bit of prep work, so maybe it'll go a little quicker because you know how I get to talking and wobbling too much and all of that. Okay, so I went with this shiny black and the beautiful snowflakes. And it says to use the acetate, but I thought, you know, you're going to be able to see the inside, and I was thinking, and so we need to do something with the snowflakes. Snowflakes aren't black. I was thinking solar paste. Okay. So I did a little test. This isn't on the shiny paper. This is just black cardstock. So you can see the different colors. Okay, and I thought, okay, that's nice and everything, but do I want to cut those out and paper piece them and no. And I thought, you know, that's pretty and everything, but we need to take it up a little notch. All right, so what I did was I put the solar paste on this black slick cardstock to see if it would stick and stay, and it's just like Simon says, it does not crack. I mean, because I was bending it, I mean, it's on there. Okay, not coming off. No scratchy, no cracky, all that. I thought, okay. And it looks really good on there. When in doubt, bling it out. All right, so I tried a couple of different glitters. And I found that the Distress Glitter Clear Rock Candy by Mr. Timmy Holtz himself was the best one to be able to see the solar paste through the glitter. This one is really pretty, but see how it has the, see how it has kind of the green tinge and it covers it up a little more. See, especially on this one, you don't see much of the red, but on these, you really see what's under it along with the glitter. Solar paste and glitter. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So then I was wondering, shall I do them all in the same color or different colors? Well, we're going to do them all in different colors. Hey, stop digging at stuff. I don't know what his deal is. Stop. I don't know if he thinks he's covering something up. Stop it. Sorry, I'm getting onto my fur baby there. All right, now I have a big plastic envelope with a paper set in there. And it's just leaning up against some stuff, and he's just like clawing at it. Stop. I don't know if he wants to paper craft. Maybe that's what he's doing. He wants to paper craft. But then I have some sacks over there from the store that I haven't unpacked, and he's been clawing at those. And anyway, they're all shredded now. Anyway, okay, he's running around trying to do something. Okay. We're going to do solar paste glitter. And then I was thinking, I thought to really make it show up better, I was going to use vellum instead of acetate, so it would make those pop. And then we'll put a little tea light in there, and it'll really show Okay, so let's work on that. I went ahead and cut the pieces. I've got them, the tape and everything. Well, let me get a couple of paintbrushes here. While I was reading some comments, Miss Dieta has the best ideas ever. She's just, I tell you what, she just has the best ideas. That's just all there is to it. Where's my, I'll use this little thing. He's clawing his little castle over there, so that's all right. Let me get a rag here. So I really need to have a little bowl of water. But anyway, so this is a nice kind of semi-stiff brush. Anyway, so Miss Dieta said, you know, the lantern plus the Kingston vellum or acetate decorations would be really cool on this. All right, Miss Dieta. So I cut these out and I cut the snowflakes off of them. So there we go. And on those, I am going to use the acetate and then use the acetate decorations. And then maybe we'll do something in the middle. I don't know, but we're going to make 2 of them. So I just love your ideas. I love everybody's ideas. And Miss Dieta she has some of the best ones ever, let me tell you. All right. So this is just one of my Dollar Tree little bookie things. I guess the cover of it came off. So I'm going to fold this back. I'm going to paint on this. This stuff dries pretty quick. And we can also use a little heat gun to set it. So I may do this kind of like an assembly line. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snowflakes. So shall we do the same ones? Yeah, let's just do that, you know. Then, oh, but I need to do while they're still wet. I need to do the glitter. Let's just do the paintbrush. Let me get some paintbrushes here. Forgot about that. All right, let me get some paintbrushes here. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Need one more? I mean, I could use my finger too. That's fairly, okay, let's do that. All right, 4, 5. Oh, I need one more. Can't count. I kind of like the flat ones. He's over there having a good time. I don't need a fan brush. Okay, there's one. We'll use that one. All these paintbrushes looks like I know what I'm doing, huh? Oops. I just threw one. All right, get in there. All right. So I will do the first one here, and then I will do the other ones. But okay, I'm so excited. Oh, and I was using the diamond press tape that came with the stamping platform thing to hold my dies together, because you have to put these in there, and doing really well. Comes off really nicely. So far, so good. All right, let me put that over there. All right. Yeah, this is so exciting. All right, so I'll put that on there. We'll just start with this one. And we'll get a little bit dry here. Don't need that much. And I like this blue. Let's do the big one. Trying to keep it straight right there. And then just paint over it. Can you see that coming to life? Isn't that cool? I don't know if you can hear him back there. He's chasing his tail. Oh, pretty, pretty. I think we need to do kind of a little bit more. I hope this doesn't dry that fast. That's why I'm going to put a little more on there. Because it dries fairly quickly, and we need it to stay wet for the glitter. Because I may have to go back and forth. All right. Work quickly, Rhonda. Work quickly. Next one. Grab a paintbrush. Let's do this one. We'll go down here. These colors are so cool. And how they change. Just being careful to kind of not get it on the main frame there. Okay. I guess I really don't have to put the lids back on there, but I'm trying to be a good girl here. This one, we'll do down here. green one. Love the green one. A little bit here. I'll do the big one in green because I like that so well. I think green is my favorite color. Of course, fall colors, you know, the reds and the golds and yellows and I'm concentrating. I'm just so excited. Laughing at Luigi back there. I was in the bedroom and my husband's like, "What's all that thudding noise going on?" And I said, Luigi was chasing his tail. He was bumping up against the door and with his hind end and his shoulder, and anyway, it was very comical. Okay, one more. This is gold. And we'll do this little jobber here. Okay, we'll see how quick this dries. Okay. And don't get on my, okay. I need something with my glitter, 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 glitter. Let me just do it in the trash can real quick. And just down here, I'm just going to use a little bit. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Next time I'll definitely put something under it and save this stuff. Oh, it did. It dried pretty fast. Yep, I'm going to have to do one at a time. Yep, because it dried fast. I knew it dried quickly. I didn't know it would dry that quick. So, I mean, it got just a little bit on there. Of course, there's more on this one because that was the last one I did. All right, so that's still a little. Okay, so I'm going to have to do these one at a time. It's going to be kind of craziness here. Let me put the lids back on this because, like I said, one at a time. I mean, you know, it's work, but hey, it's all right, right? All right, well, let me do this. I'm going to do this one at a time. I'm sure there's a better way, and I'm sure somebody will tell me how to do it more efficiently, but this is what I'm doing right now. Don't need to reuse that one. All right, so let me do this. I'm going to paint these like I just did, but I'm going to do one at a time. Glitter, paint, glitter, paint, glitter, paint, and I'll be right back. All right, I want y'all to know something. This is not my fault. You got to see what's over here, too. This is not my fault. This is my friend in California, Miss Dieta. This is all her fault. Yes, she's 1,000 miles away or however far away she is, but this is her fault. She had to make one of her little suggestions. She always has good suggestions. But anyway, she had to make one of her suggestions. Oh, those vellum pieces, those, what are they called? The Kingston Craft vellum pieces would look really cute in the box, in the lantern. Oh crap! I thought, oh yeah, that would be really cool. So I'm working really hard on my lantern, and then the wheels are turning, and then I had to stop and I had to cut out another box and think and start playing, and this is what happened. Anyway, so this is not my fault. Okay, and I'm sure she'll take full responsibility for it. All right, there's only 420 pieces here because I had no idea what I was going to do with these. I thought, oh, they're just really cool, and yeah, I'll get them. Great price. Oh, yeah. Okay. So anyway, Miss Diety should be here cleaning this up. That's all I'm saying. All right. Well, let me pick some of these up. And yes, the idea that she had has been executed. And it's sitting right over here, and I'll show you here at the end what happened. I think I may add a little more to it, because the wheels are still turning, and I'm thinking, what else could I do with it? Oh. My little crafty friends and their suggestions and support. This is what happens. This is what happens. Okay. So this lantern is huge. This is really cool. Let me see if I can get another handful here, just so we can clean some of this up. Yeah. 52 card pickup. Let's play 420 acetate piece pickup. Okay, now the cat's going to start digging at stuff. This one time for, oh, and yeah, Miss Didas said, oh yeah, our kitties, they like to sleep during the day and play at night. Well, Miss Know Everything there. I love you, Miss Diana. Okay, Cat, if you don't quit that, I don't know what I'm gonna do to you. Okay, so, okay, this is good for now. Kitty, quit. No, now he's going back to talk to me. Okay, so my fabulous idea that I thought I had. Okay, so I found, here's my little pieces. Look how big these are when you put all this together. And I was using a paintbrush to put the solar paste on, and then it was getting kind of, I didn't quite like it. So I found, you know, what is the best tool that you have? Your fingers. So I found out the least amount is better, because you could always add some, but you get a little, I mean, we're talking just a smidge, just a smidgen. And then what I did is I put a little on my finger, and then I just worked it in, and then it came out really nice. Okay, I'm going to teach time here. Okay, see how it's kind of gummed up? I mean, how it's kind of too much there? Okay, as compared to this one is pretty clean and neat. Because I didn't use the brush. I used the brush on this one, and I used my finger on this one. I used my finger on the rest of them, and they turned out really, really well. So, whatever you're comfortable with, you could use a dauber, which would be great, but unless you had a little bitty one, because the dauber is pretty, you know, as far as the size, and you're going to get it all over the place. And with this cardstock, you could actually just wipe it away quickly before it dries, and you were fine. Kind of like when you paint your nails and you know, do that little, okay. All right, so I cut everything out. I used solar paste on the snowflakes, and I decided to use vellum instead of the clear acetate on this one. I just thought when we put a tea light behind it, that it would be really neat. Plus, I didn't want to see the inside, you know, the back, because you're going to see all the way around it. Anyway, that's an executive decision I made. All right, so I'm going to do this one with you. So this is what it looks like. I put the score tape here. I followed the instructions. Score tape, score tape. So on this, I traced the acetate pieces that it came with, cut it out, and score taped it. So on these, what I like to do is pull down a little piece and dog ear it. Okay, are we all in frame and everything? Okay, and then put it where you want it. Look around, see if that's where you want it. And on these, it's kind of hard to see the score line, so I kind of bent just a little bit so I could see a little line there, because I didn't want to put these, you know, over that score line. All right, so line it up there. No, Kitty's in there talking. All right, make sure we're not over that we're covering the window, or tape's not, you know, where it's not supposed to be. Okay, like so, and then push down this side. Okay, now it's not going to go anywhere. So then pull this and pull it straight out, kind of press down, and it's not going anywhere. Then you can go back and pull all these off. Because when you use score tape, when it's down, it's down. There's no adjusting. You can use a little a glue stick, just any glue stick. Go over it. Let me get rid of these. Take a glue stick and your score tape. Like if this backing was off, just take your glue stick, go over it once, not back and forth, just over it once. That will give you a second to pull it up if you make a mistake. Well, this is messed up there. Kitty's been up here looking out the window and looks like he got a little excited, and oh well, that's another story. All right, so you can do that. So that piece is down. We need this top piece. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to dog ear that, line this up, make sure it's where we want it, and then press that little corner down, and it's not going anywhere. Pull this out, and then reach under here and pull these off. And with this score tape and this vellum, you don't see it. I mean, it really just disappears. Also on that acetate, you don't see it that well, but you'll see that in a minute. All right, so the instructions say we're going to line it up like this. We have our score tape, and we have our bottoms cut here. Okay. All right. So this was a little tricky. I'll kind of show you how I was doing it because of the black. Quit. Yes. All right. It's a little hard to see. You can score this a little bit. Like I said, a lot of this is the paper that I used, but it's really hard to see that score line. So, you know, you can peel the tape, dog ear it like I showed you, line it up. You can do it this way. You can fold it over. You can, make sure I was going. You can do it this way as long as you don't get confused as to, you know, your lineup. Whatever's going to be easier. What I found one way you could do is go ahead and fold that down, and I like to burnish everything. Some people, you know, they like to do a little finger burnish. This just makes a nice crisp edge, and it's not, you know, it'll help make that square more square. All right, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to line it up like this. So if it's easier, fold this over. You can dog ear it and then line it up like this. That way you can see exactly where it's going to go. Okay, because you do, and then you line this up here, line it up down here. So whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm going to try. I guess I'm getting a little glitter here and there. Sorry about that. Miss Diana's fault again. I'm just saying. All right, let me scooch down just a little bit there. Okay, there we go. Edge up a little too high. All right. So I'm going to pull this off just a little bit. Because again, a lot of this is the paper that I use because it's, you know, there's a lot of plastic in it. It doesn't want to bend very well. But, you know, the big deal is you don't want it past the score mark. Okay, because it's not gonna work right. So you want it just right up against there. And you can see that these are going to match up just perfectly. Okay, try that. I think we're okay. And pull this. See, it's going to be whatever you're most comfortable with. This is going to give me a second because it's plasticky. Paper like this has a lot of plastic in it. All right, let me move a little faster so this won't be so long. All right, so now we have two sides together. We're going to do the next one and the next one. So let me go ahead and do this. I'll show you the other way I was talking about. Have to score this really well. All right, so this is the other way. Like I said, as long as you don't get confused. I'm going to dog ear it. Line this up. I'll line it up down here. Now with this, you can line it up here. You can line it up here. It should all match. And when it matches, then just push that corner down. And then pull this out. And burnish that down. Hopefully it didn't move. Moved a smidge, but that's all right. Okay, so now we have three sides. So we need to do it one more time. Okay, iron this. All right, so let's do this side. Again, we're going to dog ear it. A lot of times it's hard to pick right at the top for whatever reason, especially if you tear it. It's a little jagged. Sometimes it doesn't want to give it up. So if you go down a little bit, and then it usually comes off fairly easy. All right, we're going to line this one up. Lining it up at the bottom, lining it up at the top. Okay, and I'm going to pull this. Like I said, you'll have a much easier time because you probably won't use paper like this. Okay, so we have our 4 pieces together. This last side, burnish that really well. And we're going to burnish, fold and burnish these bottom pieces, because that's going to make our floor, our bottom. Like this. And I'm going to burnish them with this. This and this. Like I said, I just think it makes a much crisper edge. Okay, so this is what we have, and this is what it's going to go together, like this. Okay, so it says to go ahead and do this side, and then we're going to do the bottom. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to dog ear it like this, and then you can lay that flat. This should match up. So those out a little bit. This should match up just pretty darn perfect. Like this. Okay, and then I'm going to keep holding it and pulling. Scoot that to go closer a little bit there. Okay. Like I said, the only reason I'm able to do that is because of this paper. Okay. All right. This is what we have. All right. And this is what the bottom looks like. And it says to glue, if I'm not mistaken, apply adhesive to the 4 bottom tabs and adhere to one of the square base die cuts. Okay, so it's telling you to take, glue that and then put this on. And then the other one, we're going to slip through the top like this. Like I said, it probably depends on your paper too. And you're going to have a little bit of a gap there. Okay, so when I put this score tape down, I put it right next to the edge and not that way. So I'm going to go ahead and do one side. And it's up to you if you want to do the middle one, the inside one first, and then this one. It's up to you. All right, I'm going to try to line this up. Sorry if I'm too close. Okay, this is going to be hard. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do my little trick. And you can use any glue stick. Go over it. Like I said, hopefully that'll give you just a second to pull up if you need to. See if I can get that covered up. Come on. Like that. Okay. All right, kind of stick that down so it won't move, and then I'm just going to pull the other ones off and go for it. Whatever you're most comfortable with. All right, fold those under, and then hopefully pull that over. See, there's really not an easy way to do this. Just kind of pull it as you go. Okay, so this is what we end up with. Okay, your bottom, and then where'd another piece go? You see it? Oh, right here. Nope, that's not it. All right, right here it is. All right, so you can put glue all over this and then gently put it in there. I guess that's what I'm going to do because it's going to just lay flat in the bottom. And with the next project, I will get the diamond press glue and we'll start trying that. Okay, I want to get it to the edges and do a little zhuzh there. And then gently place this down in there. When it's big enough, you shouldn't have any problems. See where I can see this. It just kind of falls into place there, and then use something long. Poke it down a little bit. You can even, like I said, hold it like this and put your hand in there because that's how big it is. All right, we put the glue on this. Let's wrap this up. Hope this isn't going to be too long, which it probably will because you know me. But I like to show you the good, bad, and the indifferent. And okay, get in there. All right, so with these, and I don't think in the instructions it really tells you how to close the top. It says place battery powered light inside, thread included ribbon through the loops in top, and secure bow. So see, it really doesn't tell you how to do it. So I guess you could kind of smush them like this, but see, you're not going to have, that's what it's going to look like. It's not real cool. So what I did, because I'm smart like this, put 2 of them together and then take on the side and just loop it over the top, and the other side and loop it over. And then just put your ribbon through there. I mean, maybe they were just intended, that's, you know, if you're crafty, you're supposed to know to do that, but I didn't. So that's what it looks like. And then you notice how this bulges out a little bit? Because I didn't score it. I didn't really fold it. So you want to fold these in like this, and it'll give you a crisper, it'll kind of come together and it won't look like that it's, you know, bulging. This is, whoops, did I get it on there? Yeah, okay, that was it. Come on. Okay, so then when you put it together, oops, come on, get in there, both of you. Then it won't look like it's, see, it won't look like it's bulging out so bad. Looks like it's supposed to be that way. And then we'll put a little piece of ribbon through there. Let's do that quickly. We're just going to use white. And yes, I got to redo my nails. That one came off today because I've had my hands in lots of water, and I used the gel. You know, we have to do the UV light thing. Okay. Come on here. Come on, come on, come on. Let me cut this. All right, if you want to make a knot, if you want to I need my material scissors. Looky there, just cuts really pretty. All right, we're going to feed this through the little loop. See about how much we need to do about a bow and hangy downies. We don't want too much hangy downy because we don't want to deter from the other. Let's do about that. Somebody's playing. All right. And this ribbon's really nice because it's what do you call it, double-sided or whatever. It's the same on both sides instead of goofy on one side and pretty on the other. And I'm not doing a very good job here. There we go. Yes, I was up very late last night because I was working on the other project. Okay, so there's that. Of course, put your tea light in first, but that's what it looks. I mean, look how big that thing is. That's you could make several of these and put them on your desk. I mean, on your table. Beautiful decorations. Maybe different colors. Like I said, the tea lights. Use the other decoration, the Santa Claus, the swirlies, which I think would be really pretty, but I want to do these with that color. Anyway, I think that turned out really nice. All right, are you ready for what kept me up and Miss Dieta's fault and all that? All right, I hope I make her proud. I still have to do a little more to the top, and again, I didn't burnish that, but let me hold on here. Let's go this way. All right, so I'm going to add a few more, I think, to the outside, but do you see the little gingerbread man and then all the little gifts and stuff standing up on the inside? I'll pull it closer so you can see. So I've got them all standing up, and then I have ornaments hanging, and I think I may put those, glue them I'm getting a little too close here. Like one here. So they'll be, instead of grouping together like that, they'll be a little more separate. But so yeah, I glued 2 of the pieces together, put a little thing underneath and glued it down so they would stand up. I said some little decorations there. And I have to fix this top, because this is for my ornaments, and I need to fold this so it's not kind of gapey like that. And then I'll probably add some more candy canes and things on the outside, because, you know, more is better. But this is what I was staying up late for. You see all the little candies and presents on the inside. So there it is, Miss Diana. I hope you like it. Like I said, I'll add a few more things, and I'll probably add some pictures at the end. I'll add some on my Instagram account so you can see them. But that is it. So there is my 2 lanterns. So we'll have a tea light in that one, and that will sparkle. And then we have this one, which, you know, if you had other like bigger gingerbread men, if you had some die cuts, if you had some present, I don't know, you could do whatever, because this is like really big. That's good size. I mean, very good size. All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And let me know what you think. All good. Until next time. Bye for now.